Mm-hmm.
Oh, right now?
Yep.
Okay, well, we are back again at QuakeCon 2011. We are in the peaceful Zen garden section. This is where people go to meditate after killing things, because that's what people like to do here at QuakeCon. What have we done since the Skyrim? Oh, well, first of all, I went to the fancy press room and got my Critical Gamer press badge, so now I'm like official. Even though I didn't know what I was doing, I can get food up there, and it's quiet, and there are interviews going on, and home from the Todd Howard forgot to do the impromptu interview that we promised. He looked busy and kind of scowled at me. So maybe we can get him down here for the Gardens at a later point. But I was mainly up there to play Rage, which I played the PS3 version of it. And I got to do that for almost 2 hours. It was a very fun time. First time, I mean, I haven't really taken a huge look at Rage in the past, but I've seen a demo here and there. And I played rather well. I would say my biggest caveat that I could see was some of the textures were having some pretty bad drawing problems, even when you're just flicking the camera to and fro in close spaces. But like the sky looked amazing, and it overall had a good sheen to it. Not a big fan of post-apocalyptic video games on the whole. I think they're kind of overdone, and I mean this is just another one. But it was still pretty enthralling. I was able to go on several missions. The shooting was really good. I was able to get like a shotgun and a pistol at 2 different points, and both of those controlled well. The animations are surprisingly good. You'll shoot a guy on a leg and he'll limp away. They can like lay on the ground and just fire with like their only good arm at that point. He'll kind of spiral and stumble as you smack him on the head. And
what makes Rage stand out? I don't know very much about it. What makes it not another shooter?
Well, I'm glad you asked that, person with the camera. That seems kind of close on my head. Can you see the Zen garden?
When I hear you, I can see the garden.
Okay, well, first of all, it's open world-ish. So, what's the best example? Okay, here's how it works. You'll have kind of a small, somewhat linear overworld. And within that overworld, you can go back to your home base, where you have like a bunch of survivors on the post-apocalyptic, like rundown, junky mechanic shop thing. There are different people there who will like teach you how to use certain weapons. You can sell your stuff there, repair other things there. So you're kind of looking sort of like Red Faction or Fallout or that kind of setup. Now you can go and take on missions, and most of it was linear from what I saw, but who knows? Maybe it branches out later. And then from there you go into these like bandit bases, and they're just a bunch of really nasty, evil people who want to murder you. And so instead you murder them. And there's a little bit of freedom in there, but you're basically going from point A to point B, room to room. Standing out as a shooter in terms of gameplay, it just, I don't know, not really anything. But that doesn't mean it's not fun. Some pretty good melee, some pretty cool weapons. I had fun. It's kind of hard to... Oh, well, here's one thing. You know how in like in an Elder Scrolls game, or I guess you could say a Fallout game, you can run around and pick up all the little details? Well, you can do that in this game and then sell the junk and create other things with it. So there's a bunch of little RPG elements. It seems like an interesting game that can go a lot of places.
So Rage or Skyrim, game of the show? I got it, Rage.
No, it's actually Skyrim. I enjoyed the Skyrim demo like more than my 2 hours with Rage, but that's not to say anything against Rage. Rage isn't really my thing. I don't think I'm going to buy it. Lots of kind of brown post-apocalyptic locations and heads exploding, but it was really cool to get hands on, so I'll write up a preview on that.
And was anyone guiding you, or was it just terminals? Anyone you talked to from id?
Oh, you mean like when you're on the mission?
Yeah.
No, that's the nice thing. There isn't like an arrow telling you where to go.
No, I mean, was there anyone from id talking to you?
But, oh, I thought you were talking about in the game.
No.
No, they just have game stations set up, and you just say, hey, set me up with Rage, and they're like, which version do you want? And I'm like, the PlayStation 3 version. I don't know why I did that. I think mainly I just wanted to see if the graphics would be a little spiffier there. They could use some work. So yeah, That was Rage. I enjoyed my time with it, and now it looks like it's time to go on to something. What's the next conference thing? We better go now. It's going to start soon, and we're going to get locked out.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.